Okay, I'm still working on it. Oh, well. Okay, let's see what we got here. How's everybody doing? Let's test. I have no clue if this thing's even working right. Okay, so interesting stuff going on. I just saw an article over on Newswire or IndieWire, and it kind of intrigued me because, oh my God, it just amazes the crap out of me. Let's see what's going on with this thing. All right, that's the mic muter button. That's that button. That's that button. There's the settings button. Huh. Okay, so BBC America is, basically like that redheaded stepchild that you keep under the porch now. It's just really, really in trouble. Because as it turns out, they've not only lost Doctor Who, they lost Killing Eve. Oh man, these guys must have really ticked somebody off in the head office. They've been taken to the woodshed and spanked. But okay, let's see if I got anybody else who wants to come in for this test drive with me. I forgot and I'm on the wrong profile. Oh, sheesh. I hate this crap on Facebook now where you got to be on a certain profile to get stuff to work. Okay. Okay, there's it. All right. Okay. Because we're going to be doing Omega Files live. And what I want to do is just do a quick dry run. The thing that's going to suck is we're only going to be able to have 6 people in here at a time until we can. How's everybody doing? I see some folks popping in. Let me pop an invite out there. All right, let's see. Let's copy that. I wish I knew if this thing could screen share or not. That would be nice. I'm still playing around with StreamYard, and let's drop a link in here real quick. See if we can get some folks. Yeah, da. You get sound effects and music too, don't you? All right. All right. Maybe I can even get LG in here if she wakes up. All right, let's see if some people pop in now. I'll know if anybody pops in the stream here because I'm hearing. I'm not sure on the episode count. I'm hearing they're going to stick to the 50-minute format, but like I said, we'll sit back, wait until we get some more information. Now, the Telegraph thing, like I said, no one's been able to find out any more data on that. They seem to think that this show is going to be co-produced by, by Disney Plus as well. And I haven't been able to find anything to prove that. As far as I knew, the Disney Plus deal was just streaming and distribution, which is going to widely increase Doctor Who's reach. That program that, everybody is declared dead, that had really bad viewership, even though just for I died laughing because I saw some idiot, moron, imbecile, who had this thing where he took a picture of Jody's regen scene and said, is anybody watching? And then get this cute little cartoon face going, nope. Well, the problem is there were 4 million people alone on the overnights watching the regen scene. And that's before we'll have the +7s by Monday, hopefully. All right, let's hang on. Let's see. Hang on. How does that work? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay, we pushed the button. Right. Hi, AJ. I think there you go.
Are you live or?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh wow. Okay, you might hear my son in the background.
Yeah, I'm just testing out the platform for tomorrow night mainly. I want to play around with the controls a little bit more and see what all this thing can do. It's got a lot of nifty settings and all that. I'm still trying to figure out half of what this thing does.
Okay.
The only thing that stinks though is with the live version, you can only have 6 people in the studio at a time. That's me and 5 people.
Yeah.
And the best you can do is what they'll do is they'll take the extra people and stick them in that room you're in called the green room.
Yeah.
And hopefully if you don't get too many people, what I could do is just swap back and forth between the green room and that. But the problem is they'll be left out of the main conversation who's ever in the green room unless they type something in the comment box.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, Mike the Collector says with the budget increase, I hope we get back to 13 episodes. I really hope so. It's from what I heard, they're going to, at least so far, the only thing I've heard is they're going to stay with the 50-minute format. But I haven't heard anything more than that. I would like it if they went back to an hour and possibly 13 episodes. Because, the BBC's been cutting their budget and all that. And then, next thing you know, we're down to 10 episodes and a special. And I love how they just quietly dropped an episode in the Capaldi era. Didn't even announce it. They just said, wait a minute. I'm backstage. Hang on a second. I'll let you in. Do I let Lady G in? She's been kind of grumpy. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, okay. There she is. I don't think you get a photo with this one. Ah! I hear a lot of banging around in there. Sheesh. Oh, there it is. Cameras all over the place. Oh, there it goes. All right. Okay, but get ready for this because this wasn't going to discuss while I was here. Okay, now over on IndieWire, BBC America's health after losing Doctor Who. Here's a checkup, and it's been a rough year for BBC America, which lost Killing Eve and Doctor Who. So right there, chop. Now Doctor Who, of course, is going to Disney Plus for the rest of the planet, and the whole, what do you call it, as far as I know. And then it looks like they're going to stick to BBC One, of course, and all that in the UK. Now, I don't know. Does that mean the next Doctor is going to wear mouse ears? I don't know. Are we going to have Doug Ross? Oh, it's like, sorry, that's the best Donald I can do. I could never run a bad Scrooge McDuck. Scottish people just stood up and went, "What the hell is that?" Okay.
I still think we need Huey, Louie, and Dewey as companions now.
Let me turn this thing. I forgot to turn my one speaker down. All right, there we go. Otherwise, this thing's in an echo chamber all over the place between my room and hers. So. Hi, Neo. Okay, she's still working on something there. But as you all know, we've got Sony back in Bad Wolf.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Yep, and then now we got Disney Plus coming in for the streaming deal. I was just joking because there's this guy saying nobody was watching the Regen episode. And I'm like, they had 4 million at the Regeneration scene alone. And that's just the overnight. And that's going to go up at least 1.5 to 2 million by the time the +7s are in. I said, meanwhile, you got shows like The Walking Dead these days. I'm not sure if they're even cracking 5 million anymore on their +7s because that's one of the reasons that show's going by the wayside. and hell, they're kicking it in after 11 years. This current incarnation of Doctor Who is going on series 14, and well, okay. Someone goes, if you guys want to read the chat, it should be up to your right hand corner there. You can select the chat, I believe.
Mine's
The
too
comment.
dark.
Yeah, because there's people live.
Comments.
Mine too dark? I really can't tell.
Is that a bad question to ask? Now you're making me feel like a racist. No, your camera, I'm sorry, just kidding. Your lighting is a bit too dark, but I know you're
It
there.
is? Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, I'm getting used to this.
I know, we bought these little buggers right here, and you're supposed to stick them on your phone.
How's
And
now?
you can use them for... Ah! I'm sorry, these things are really bright.
I think there's 3 different settings on it.
Yeah. And you just clip it onto your phone or you clip it onto whatever, and it gives you a little studio lighting effect.
Not bad for $1.25.
Yep.
This is
Okay.
better.
Somebody brought up a good point here. And I just, okay, somebody just said, I hope they bring Rose back in Capaldi too. I wouldn't count on Capaldi. He's pretty much made his feelings obvious that he has no intentions on coming back. And like I said, you all know my feelings on that. You know, from what I heard, Chibnall offered for him to stay at least, half a season or more, and Capaldi just didn't want anything to do with it. He just wanted to get out, I guess. Plus the fact that he had been banging the crap out of his knees. That's one thing that job does to you. Smith had just had knee surgery before he did. What was that one again?
That Charles Manson thing?
No, it was the his last episode.
The one where he's an old man?
Time of the Doctor, was it?
Was it?
Somebody let me know in the comment box if I got it wrong. Yeah, that's why they had actually written into the script that he was going to have a wooden leg. It was even in the novelization that he had lost his leg, but then for some reason they yanked it out at the last minute, and that's why he's walking around on the canes, because he literally just had surgery on I believe it was his right knee, from all the running around and shit on that show. Capaldi actually had a stunt runner for a while, if I remember right, for some scenes. Which means somebody else had to go run around like a penguin with their ass on fire. So, but okay, I did get it right. Time of the Doctor. Thank you, Amber. Okay. Well, Amber, the Doctor Who's never going to leave the BBC. That they're never going to let that cash cow go ever. They're going to have to pry it out of their cold dead hand. Anyone here remember Young Frankenstein? That's going to be the BBC skeleton there hanging on to the Doctor Who rights. And they're going to have to pry it literally out of the cold dead hands of the BBC. They're not going to let that go. You see, because contrary to popular belief, I think they made a surplus of 50 million plus last year, just on Doctor Who alone. So they're not letting that go. It's still a big cash cow for them.
I'm working on it. I'm working on the camera lighting. It's not working for me.
Yeah, the BBC America is what left out in the cold, okay? And BBC America is half owned by AMC right now, if I remember right. And they mainly make their money off commercials and stuff like that. Yeah, so you got a much chance of Capaldi coming back. My biggest hope, and I really wish they do it because I'm getting tired of Dudman's bad Scottish accent. I hate to say it, but it's true. They need to get him on Big Finish. It's like no diss to the Dud man, but he does a good Tennant. He does a good Matt Smith, but his Peter Capaldi is shit. I gotta say it out loud. I'm sorry.
There was
it's really bad. I know he's trying to do the best he can. He's this young Englishman trying to do an older Scotsman, and it just doesn't work for me.
There was a Capaldi Big Finish. I think it's a Big Finish. I'm not sure. It was somebody playing Capaldi and someone else doing the Ninth Doctor. It was on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys who do really good ones that are on YouTube. That's how Dudman got hired, was off YouTube.
Dan Starkey does a good Peter Capaldi.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything, but he doesn't. Yeah, Capaldi were great. Also, apparently the Big Finish guys already said the guys who are going to Galley 1 for them, they already said they're bringing a contract and all that and a whole lot of whiskey because they're going to try to get, Jodie Whittaker to sign up for Big Finish. Because they'd like to do more with her era and all that. They're trying to get everybody they can,
Yeah.
I ran out of coffee. All right. Well, Disney, of course, is going to own everything. Pretty much, you'll have Disney toilet paper, Disney cars. I can see that now. The new 2025 Mouseketeer.
Yeah. They also scrapped Doctor Who here in Australia on the ABC, which is the Australian version of the BBC.
Okay, so is it they got rid of it there, or is it still there?
Well, no, they're just not selling it to the ABC anymore. So now it's all Disney Plus as well over here.
Okay, so even there, it's going to be Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Crazy. Dudman's Capaldi sounds like David Tennant doing a 12th Doctor impression.
Ooh.
Like I said, I don't want to be mean to the Dudman. Like I said, he does two voices pretty well, but Capaldi does not work for him. I tried. I really tried. And I was like, not even 15 minutes in. Click. Oh, nope, can't do it.
I was looking around online for bits of that Celestial Toy Maker. Oh, I'd be so happy if he did a dance number. I'd be happy.
Well, yeah, there's a clip of him. He's in the top hat.
Yeah, he's doing a little something.
People thought that was Matt Smith. I'm like, no, it's not. When you zoom up, it's Neil Patrick Harris all day long, and he's doing this little dance bit with a cane. Matter of fact, there was even an outtake. Well, I don't know if it's going to be part of the episodes where Tennant's there and he grabs Tennant and starts trying to dance him around.
Oh my, yeah. That'd be interesting.
I died laughing when I saw that bit.
I hear a little.
Oh, I hear the little one. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I can't help it. He's awake.
He's looking for you.
What happened to the ABC is crap, Amber says.
Yeah.
So now let me get this straight. BBC America is not going to be showing Doctor Who anymore.
Nope. The only people going to be showing Doctor Who is BBC One in the UK and Ireland or whatever, and then all the rest of the world's going to have to watch it on Disney Plus. So that was probably one of the, yeah, like I said, no diss to the Dud man, but there's just some voices even I cannot do at all.
So does that also mean that they're going to stop making DVDs?
Oh, no. BBC marketing's still going. That's another division.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's under marketing and what do you call it? That's their own branch. They're never going to quit making DVDs. I don't think. The box sets also sell.
That's going to suck for me because I refuse to buy Disney Plus just for that.
Yeah, well, there is talk drifting around that Bad Wolf may actually put some money back into the animation department. And I'm really hoping to hear something definite on that. So that way you start getting animations again. Because I don't know what drugs they're on, because from what I know, they've been doing pretty well with those. So,
I think they'll animate the Highlanders.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that Marco Polo, and God knows how many others I've never seen, because I try to watch the telesnaps one and it knocks me out cold.
Oh, those are nice. Those are very comforting to watch.
I don't know why, but it doesn't work for me. Usually within about 15 minutes.
It's kind of like a Big Finish audio, just without all the action bits.
Okay, according to John here, Irish viewers have access to BBC One through all their TV platforms, but Ireland seems to not going to have streaming for Doctor Who available.
Oh.
I think they can get on the, what you call it over there, the BBC One, whatever they use for the streaming app.
BBC iPlayer?
Yeah, they should have access to BBC iPlayer.
Roger,
cable
TV, because we don't even have it. We use apps on our smart TV.
Oh yeah, cable TVs. like I said, the only thing I use cable for is the internet. That's pretty much it. That's how I get all my streaming apps for the smart TV and all that. Cable
I was
TV
watching.
is dead because
I watched Doctor Who through BBC America, so I'm a little peeved about that.
I know it kind of sucks, but but it is going to increase circulation worldwide.
Yeah. No, they'll get do is get their merchandise off the ground again, start selling stuff again.
Well, is there any
True.
point to BBC America without Doctor Who? It was their biggest show. Well, they're boned. I hate to say
Honestly.
it, but they are. They lost 2 mega hits right there, right off the bat, and and a lot of people, like I said, a lot of the naysayers when they're quoting ratings, they always quote BBC America, and I'm like, BBC America's lucky if they have a program that breaks 2 million, and then they decide to air, on Sunday night, which I knew was going to kick BBC America right in the gonads, because they're going up against on Sunday night in America. You're going up against like Sunday Night Football, Walking Dead, all those other TV shows that are on at the time. So on broadcast TV, you're towed on Sunday night. So that's what a lot of the big, things put out there in prime time programming. And
yeah,
so airing it at like 8 o'clock on Sunday night wasn't going to work on BBC America.
Big time.
Okay, first Doctor to not return post regeneration. Well, Eccleston has on Big Finish, but he's probably never going to appear on the actual show again.
I thought the reason why is because he wants to be like a single thing or something. He doesn't want to be in a crossover or whatever.
I think that's just his excuse. I honestly don't think he just wants to come back at all.
Yeah, he's got problems with the BBC from what I remember.
Yeah, see, that's why Eccleston don't come back. He can't stand me. And a lot of people were going, well, isn't Eccleston going to come back for the new year? I said, are you kidding? RTD and Julie Gardner were like public enemies number 1 and 2 to him. They were 2 of the people he was having a lot of conflict with, if I remember correctly. And they're going to pretty much be running it again.
I think I see the little one.
Yeah, that's his butt. Sorry.
That's what I think of you all.
He didn't go to bed till like midnight last night.
Ooh, teaching him young.
No, he just wouldn't sleep. He was running around the house dancing.
Well,
Yeah.
dancing baby.
Nothing wrong with that.
I wish I had that much energy. Oh,
Oh, God. I wish I did too. Oh, God.
Eccleston and Capaldi arrogant. No, well, that's not that they're arrogant. Eccleston got screwed over big time by the BBC.
Sorry.
He wanted to do what he wanted to do with the character. They kept telling him, "No, we want you to do this." And he goes, "It's not a good idea." Well, blah, blah, blah. And finally, it just literally turned into one big cat fight. And then he decided, "That's it. I'm doing 1 year and I'm leaving." And then the BBC turned around and blacklist him because he turned down doing a second year. So he literally has a reason to be angry.
Well, he does Big Finish, and I'm happy with that. So,
And he still sounds good.
he does one with Rose Tyler, right?
No. This is all pre-Rose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Rose has got the Dimension Canon story still. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're bringing that forward now. I noticed.
Yeah.
It's not. It looks good. It looks good.
Sorry. No, it's my son. He's touching the iPad. Sorry.
Okay. I heard Eccleston will be in Big Finish's 60th anniversary, which will be likely a multi-doctor story. I can see it on Big Finish, yeah.
Yeah.
But from what I'm hearing, it's RTD was happy. Chibnall did the thing with all the doctors because he had no plans on doing it for his 60th anniversary special. But I don't know because there seems to be a scene there where you see Ncuti Gatwa and he's kind of like in that void space where Jodie Whittaker was. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. There's a rumor she may cameo for the 60th.
Actually, I saw someone say on TikTok as well, when she was regenerating into the Master, for a split second you see she regenerates into I don't know his name, the Black Doctor. for a split second. There's like a
Shooty.
single frame where he regenerates into him for a second.
That's all. That's all I know is Shooty. That's all I call him. Shooty.
Okay, Shooty,
That's all
yeah.
Shooty got one.
Well, I call him
Shooty.
Shooty. It's easier.
Did you hear about William Russell's world record? Yeah, 57 years since he returned on screen on the actual show.
I didn't think they were going to show him. I thought they were going to show the other guy. The one that played the with Capaldi in the Christmas special. Remember?
Oh,
He was in Harry Potter too. He was part of Raven. Was he part of Ravenclaw? The janitor, Mama.
Oh,
with the cat. He's in Doctor Who. Mm-hmm. I thought they were going to do him. Yeah, he was with Capaldi, Mom.
Well, we can only hope W123 that what we're hearing is false, but because I read that quote myself that he said he didn't invite any of the modern doctors because what's being planned for the 60th. So I'm hoping, that's true. That they are going to make some kind of appearance because they were all spotted in Cardiff on and off. That was around the time the Centenary was still filming, so they may have just got him in there early to do some quick scenes.
I see you, little one. I see you.
I remember him from James Bond.
It's crawling now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hello, little one. Hello.
Hey, little guy.
Smack the camera. Smack it.
Sorry. He's waving.
Hi.
Wait, if I can. No, I can't get him.
Hi, that's it. You're learning. Hi.
Yeah, it's baby Brigadier.
Lady in the black.
Okay,
I see your foot. Ooh. Yeah, that's your girl.
If I remember right, Chris Eccleston's father passed away sometime around the time they were filming Father's Day, which is what really made that episode very emotional for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to double check that, but I remember him talking about that in an interview.
It's gonna. Yeah, I'm literally standing up talking to you guys so we can get some light. Yeah, that's how dark it is for me.
It says right here, my mouth dropped when Ian appeared. Yeah, my mouth dropped to him too because I was shouting, "About damn time!"
I was literally trying not to cry. I was so happy to see him.
It's that's all I wanted because I knew, William Russell wasn't going to be able to do much. And poor guy's 97 years old. I was just happy he was there at least once, Now, I'm hoping, and like I said, I don't have anything that says I really wish to get Carol Ann Ford back on the show.
Did they, wouldn't that be cool if that, companions meeting thing was a continuous thing? Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I'm hoping that does lead to something because you have all these people who are more than willing to come back and do the show. Like I said, I was glad Sophie Aldrich came back because Fate just kept dealing her bad cards. Okay. She was supposed to be in Series 5 of the Sarah Jane Adventures for an entire episode. Then she was supposed to be in Season 2 of Class, and we all know what happened to her. And she did get to appear in a Big Finish adventure of that, but I couldn't stand Class on the air. Why would I listen to it on Big Finish? And I did try. I was hoping maybe, now that we have a different person writing it, it would be better. And I made it 15, maybe 20 minutes in and click. I'm done.
Hello, kitty.
Changed.
Oh, there's Yo. Big camera ham.
I think did Kate put that together or was that Graham?
That was Graham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the meeting, you see him sitting there and he goes, I figured I couldn't be the only one. And so he organized that.
So it's basically Linda 2.0.
Or Companions Anonymous, as I called it.
That's not a bad name. That's not a bad name at all.
It's hello, my name is Ian, and I was with the doctor when he was old and grumpy, and he called me Chatterton.
I still remember Susan. Oh, my ankle. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he had that. They had that damn granddaughter who kept twisting her ankle every couple episodes. Yeah, time lady. I'd be. She, she can't even walk straight, let alone run a TARDIS. Come on.
He's playing with these
Uh,
control dolls now.
hey,
Hey, Bo, how you doing?
Bo.
How are you?
Oh,
We're just testing this thing out tonight, so I was playing around with the controls and all that, so I know what's going on with it before we do the big show tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah,
So
that's going to be an interesting discussion. Oh yeah, get ready for this. Well, before we get to that show, because I got to remember to mention this tomorrow night. Ian Levine, the guy who, one of the first guys who did Rest in Peace Doctor Who 1963 to 2017, who gave Fugitive of the Jadoon a 10 out of 10, and then went right back to doing his same old shtick, gave Power of the Doctor a 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you were sitting there talking a minute ago about how this whole era sucked, yet you've already shown that you're watching it. You've rated 2 episodes of that era, perfect 10s. It's like, that means you've watched every episode.
Well, maybe not really.
Oh,
Even though he's got bad issues now, he's still awesome. I wish he would return with Kate, but we all can't win.
like I said, I hate to hate on the guy in any way because if it wasn't for him, there are so many episodes we would have not had. Like the very first serial that introduced the Daleks, the second serial of all time, it was on its way to the incinerator when he caught a hold of it and got it. And because they were trying to make more space in the archive and all that. Then you had all those ones that Trout when they were first doing, video, and they were taping over them because they couldn't afford to buy more freaking tapes. But luckily, we have all the audios, thanks to all those guys who recorded the episodes via their, tape recorder. And a lot of the audio came out pretty good because, as you've heard, they've used a lot of that remastered and all that for the animations, as well as whatever master recording of the sound they kept at the BBC. But it's thanks to a lot of those guys we have complete audios.
it's just a pity they're not animating them anymore.
Well, the rumor is, like I said, I haven't heard anything to substantiate it yet, but there's from what I'm hearing, there are talks for Bad Wolf to hopefully put some money back into the animation department.
I hope so.
So hopefully we'll get animations again. Like I said, I'm waiting till I hear something definite before I jump for joy, because there are so many more out there that we want to see get put out. Heck yeah, like Neo said earlier, the Highlanders, or we get introduced to Jamie McCrimmon. There's Marco Polo, which is one of the old favorites. Sheesh. A lot of the Dalek Master Plan didn't survive, did it?
No. And there's also a Cyberman one. What was that one called? The Wheel in Space?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that stuff that's just gone, and I'd like to see it restored in some way. Because at least with the animations, I can watch it. The telesnaps don't work. Ugh. Okay. All righty.
So did all of you enjoy the special?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
Okay,
I'm going to watch it again tomorrow.
I got to rewatch it to get some notes clear, but some parts of it are okay, but other parts feel like they were from other stories just stitched into this one.
Yeah, someone brought up about Tegan in the elevator shaft, and then I died laughing because a fan said, "Are you kidding me? That elevator shaft should be thankful it survived the dreaded Tegan Jamaica."
Oh, that's not right. I'm sorry, that was not right.
Oh no,
Maybe.
that's AJ's son there, Jessica. That's not me. Okay. Someone asked, "Are you babysitting?"
Sorry. Yeah, I'm watching my son this morning. Sorry.
That's okay. We're just doing a little test drive here, and then we'll duck out and go to a Zoom call here in a few minutes.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed the episode. I mean, I'm sitting there. I was up there trying to do stuff because, I multitask. And I turned around and holy crap, I'm seeing images of all the doctors. I was like, oh, what the heck's going on? I had to run over to the screen. Oh, it's getting into it.
Jessica, that's mine and Brian's baby right there on the floor.
Oh, look at the kitty.
Just don't mind my mess on the floor. I'm still working.
And if you want to know, my son's name is Alistair for the Brigadier. So.
Oh, cool. I keep forgetting. Why do I?
Now you just need to, somehow put unit, in his name or.
Check the backstage thing. I think Graham was trying to figure out how to get in it.
Yeah, he hasn't popped up backstage yet.
That's what I'm doing. I'm still trying to get him in here.
Yeah, it's the same as a Zoom call. You just click on the link and follow it. And the only difference is the program itself is online. You don't have to really download anything.
I just told him to follow, or he asked him just click it. And I said, yes, follow the instructions. If I can do it, he can do it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy stuff.
Doesn't seem to be working on my phone. I have to literally do this on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I've never tried it with the phone. I know there's a few people back we were doing it for Legend of Traveling Cards would pop up via phone. So I don't know what kind of phone they had though. So
yeah, see, my phone could be outdated or it can't handle it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm using an iPad right now, but I'll use a laptop tomorrow.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, what are you using, Bill? Your phone?
I'm using my iPad.
I might try a tablet, maybe. My tablet, but no, I can't do it on my phone. And I'm just working on the lighting because my room is too dark, apparently.
I'm deciphering.
Well, now you look fine though. Your lighting.
Yeah, I'm literally in the front room standing up. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Lighting is fine. The light is right here.
I can't remember where we got these little buggers. Where do we get these little lights at? That I just dropped on the floor.
Make sure if I turn.
Well, that's next to the phone. I already said I got it at Dollar Tree for $1.25.
Yeah. And you just clip these onto your thing. Comes a little alligator clip, and then
There's
you get
three settings on there.
I'm not kidding. This thing, you can blind yourself with this little bugger.
Oh, you guys hear that? Sorry.
Or you can turn out the lights and tell spooky stories.
Be right back.
I remember once there was a ghost that lived in the graveyard, and it was angry, and it was mean, and it had skeletal hands, which came in handy because I had jockets. Okay, turn that off. All right, it's just getting silly.
Did you hear they're doing a Fallout TV series, Freedom?
For what? Oh yeah, the Fallout TV series. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been nipping in on that every now and then. A lot of photos have leaked out, and it wasn't too difficult to believe they could do it because you had fans already going to cons with fan-made power armors and stuff like that. And a lot of the fan-made stuff is really, really good.
Yeah.
But there are already a couple pictures that slipped out of the T60 power armors, which is, well, I don't know if they're going to count the X1. That one was always controversial, but they have all the different types, but I've seen the T60 pictures that have slipped out. Plus, it seems going to take place like in they did do an actual picture for the sneak peek this last week. I think it's going to have something to do with some place called Vault 33, which I don't believe appears in any of the games. But,
Brian Graham can't get in.
Oh, crap. I don't know what we're going to do then because
About his audio's not working.
He still needs to get a laptop, doesn't he?
As far as I know, he still has to.
Crap. I don't think he does have a laptop. I think he mainly does everything on his phone. But like I said, I'd like to stick to Zoom, but I can't trust Zoom anymore. It's screwing up too much. And
I thought we were going to do a Zoom here shortly, so.
yeah, because I'm sure we're gonna pop off here in just a minute or two. I just wanted to play around with this thing and test out a little bit. So BBC America has now become that redheaded mutant inbred stepchild that lives underneath the porch that you don't want the neighbors to see. Because like I said, they lost Killing Eve, which was one of their biggest programs. They now lost Doctor Who, which was one of their biggest programs. And who knows what else is going to jump ship before it's all over. Because now, if you want to watch Doctor, you got to watch it on Disney Plus if you're outside the UK, and that does kind of suck for a lot of people. But one thing I still couldn't figure out is I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what brain dead is running the operation because they didn't simulcast the centenary special, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, because they didn't air it till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means anyone with a VPN has already watched it. Anyone who uses other means has already watched it. So why would they come to your channel and watch it? Especially when, the second that thing was over, Twitter and Facebook are lined up with spoilers out the yin-yang. It's what I basically did is I completely avoided social media that day, after a point.
Yeah, same here.
Until I saw the episode, because they always do that. Or better yet, you can't even watch it when it's, go to social media when it's on, because you got all those guys who literally sit there. And I wish I knew how can you enjoy a program when you're sitting there watching it, you're going, oh, look, this is so cute on Twitter. At the same time, you're typing out tweets to what you're seeing on the screen. Now I can see that with a watch along because you've already seen the program. But when you're trying to watch something brand new, how can you really focus? It's like, oh, that's okay. Oh, sheesh. Well, folks, we're going to get off here because we're going to go to the regular Zoom call. I just wanted to play around this bit. Tomorrow night around 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to do the live show for the Omega Files. I hope you all join us out there for that, because we're going to do the review of Power of the Doctor. So until tomorrow night, everybody take care, be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I know why I will, because Saturday's canceled. Okay, so have a good one, everyone.
Dude, you need to learn how to dance.
I don't need to learn how to dance. I am funky.